Right, so let's have a look at our cool online segment, cool online tools segment for tonight. Now, I have focused tonight, I shall pre-warn you, on some of the new Google tools that are out and about at the moment. Well, some of them are not so new, but they are possibly features that you haven't quite discovered before. So let me try and get off full screen. There we go. And what we'll do too, with all of the links to these tools, we will drop these into the chat, so you can save the chat at the end of the evening. You can click on the links and you can go and explore these at your leisure. So, first one I've got here for you. For those that enjoy traveling or have to travel for your business, there is a virtual travel agent out there, or Google's travel agency, and this is Google Flights. So what this allows you to do is to search up flights globally to find the cheapest price, the best price, the best business class, whatever it happens to be that you're after. So if you go to google.com/travel/flights, you will come to this page here, and then you can drop in where you're flying from and where you would like to go to. Anyone want to go to Dubai for Christmas? There we go. And you drop in your departure dates. Where are we now? This is, let's say, 2nd of December. We've got a quick trip. We're going to go through to the 31st. Click done, and what it will do is it's going to come up with a whole selection of flights for you. So click the search button, and it'll give you the flights, the prices of flights that are leaving. And in this case, it was from Brisbane to Dubai, but from wherever you want to go. And it will sort of list the price. Also give a price history as well. So you can see sometimes the airlines will put up their prices. Sometimes they'll put up their prices after you've been looking at it as well too. They drop a cookie into your computer. They'll tell you, I don't think they ever admit to that, but sometimes if you've gone back to the airlines, you find the price is a little more expensive. You go back again, it's a little bit more expensive again. But this right here helps you to check those flights, and it gives you a bit of a history as to the pricing of the flights as well. So if you do want to happen to book your flight, you can click the drop down, you can click select flight, and it will give you all of those legs of the journey. You can go and sort of select the flight, and it will sort of take you through to some booking links, and then you can go and book with whoever you like. So if we're going to book direct with, say, Qatar Airways, which is what this one was, take you through the bookings. You can go through and you can book and pay for everything in here. So that's one of the tools that Google's got in their arsenal of Google tools for you to help to choose your flights. Now you can, one other good feature is being able to track your prices. So if you don't want to get an email alert, you can get email alerts for prices. And I did that when I was flying to New Zealand with my family at one stage, and the alerts would come through, and we were able to book some actually pretty sensational prices. I think we got 5 of us to New Zealand for a little over $1,000, so which was pretty good. So 3 kids and 2 adults. So there you go. There is if you're looking
Can I ask you a quick question?
Peter, yes.
Okay, very quickly. What would be nice is if you could give us at some stage a good select for travel insurance. Not just
travel insurance.
Yeah, that would be really helpful.
I haven't done anything around that, but who knows? There may be something out there that will be helpful for that. Thanks for that suggestion, Peter. Perfect. All right, so that is Google Flights. All right, next one I have for you is Google Lens. So what Google Lens is it's a search engine for images. Has anyone used Google Lens before? Just give us a show of hands if you have. Yeah, a few of us here. All right, so what it is let's just go to Google Lens, and you'll find it in your ordinary search bar as well too. So you've got the QR code, which you can use it on your phone. You can just take pictures of things and do things like ask Google where you can buy this, where you can find it, get information on it. If we just go through to a normal Google search, and you will see this in the search bar, let's see if we can just enlarge that a little bit. You will see a camera in the search bar. So if you click on that, then all you can do is you can drag and upload an image file into that, and it will search for the image. Okay, we won't do that one there because that is not actually an image. Where are we? What if... All right, let me find something. Okay, let's go with this one here. So there we go. I've just uploaded a logo there, and it's come through with other visual matches for that there. So it's picked out the word Packbridge in that logo, and it's found all of these other sort of logos there. So it's detected it's a logo and found other ones. And then it's search results as well too. If you upload an image of, let's say yourself, try uploading an image of yourself, it will go and search for you. Now, sometimes it's not that accurate, as it sometimes does when I upload an image of myself. It will say this is an image of a man, and it will produce a whole lot of other images of men, which is not necessarily what I wanted. But sometimes it will find other versions of you, so you can see if other people have been using your image on their site as well too. So let's see if I can just grab one here. I did have one prepared earlier, but it has now disappeared. Okay, let's just find an image. Okay, here we go. Okay, let's use this one here. So you can just upload the image actually just straight into that little search box. Here's a horrible selfie I took of myself. And so there you go. What it's actually done is it's picked out that I was wearing a blue shirt, and so it's given images of other. Oh, I'm not so sure I like that. Other older men with a blue shirt on it as well. So that's some of the other things you can do is if you've got products that you're looking to buy, so that's probably your Christmas period, you can upload pictures of shoes or the product you want, and often you'll find they'll give you links to places that you can buy it as well too, and do some comparisons on it as well. ChatGPT, by the way, and I think there's another language model, Perplexity, I think, you can now do shopping from inside there as well too, and you can do the same thing, upload images in there and go shopping. It'll find you places where you can buy those things as well too. So that's quite new in that area. We might feature that another time. So that's your Google Lens. You can do things like upload things like building. If you're in a location, you see an interesting let's say building from the 1600s, if you're traveling around, you can upload that, and then you can get some history on it. It'll give you sort of some history on the building as well too, and some information about it. Or if you've got an image of someone who it's a podcaster, for instance, you could upload their image and you can upload it and give their name, and then you can get some history on them as well too. So there you go. That's Google Lens. That sits inside your Google Chat. Your Google search box, and it's very easy to use, and it's got all sorts of uses. On your phone, it's really cool because what you can do is you can take a picture on your phone. You can use Google Lens on your phone, and you can, like if you're in a shop somewhere and you see something that you like, then you can take a photograph of it and get some more information about where it's made, what it is, materials it's made of, whatever it happens to be. So you can do that sort of thing as well too. So it's probably better on the phone than is your desktop, but it is a search feature that is baked into Google. So that is just ordinary Google search, or if you just look for, if we go back, there you go, Google Lens. And if you go to Google Lens as a QR code, you can go and download it to your phone and try it out on your phone. Oh, that was one of the things that I did with it too, is that if you take a picture of food, it can help to create a recipe. So if you're looking for recipes for a particular dish, you can take a photo of it, and you can get a recipe of it, or a range of recipes. Which you could probably do with the likes of Gemini or ChatGPT as well. Upload the image and ask for a recipe with all the ingredients in it as well. And the next one I have for you, it is still with Google. So this is the Google tools today. And you may notice this newer icon in the Google search bar, and that is AI mode. So if you click that, this is really getting you sort of a quick start into Gemini. And you can then just go and ask your question. So the question is that I put in, how do I get started playing paddle? I don't even know what paddle is. So that was just one of their suggestions. To get started, you should find a local paddle club. So it will give you a longer research version of what it is that you're asking, and you'll get links along the side, which are their reference links where they drew the information from as well. So you can go and click through. So that's Google AI mode, and you can, of course, you can go back to the start again with that little prompt pencil, and you can ask away. There is a history with it, so if you want to see your history as well, then you can see all of the history of things that you've searched, and you'll find that at google.com. All right, this next one I've got started as of last week. We started introducing some prompts. So I've got a prompt of the week this week, and this one here is if you're not sure how to create or put together a prompt, then this prompt is what we call a prompt optimizer. So if you want to create a prompt to do something, so let's say you want to create a prompt, for instance, to create an image of a particular sort. So let's say it was a cat leading being a seminar presenter with a microphone on and maybe a headset on. The cat's doing a podcast with a dog. So that might be your basic prompt. If you put that into the prompt optimizer, and this is the prompt that you use, so you can copy and paste this prompt and drop it into ChatGPT or Perplexity or Gemini, whichever is your AI model, and then it will ask you just to put your basic prompt in. Put that in, and then it will expand it out to a full prompt that's going to give you the best output at the end of that. It will ask you some questions, so there will be some key questions to help define it. But this one will give you a more accurate result, and it's really good for things like content. So let's say if in your business you want to create content about your particular topic, then you can use this prompt optimizer for it. So let's give it a go, and we'll show you how it works. So I'm just going to copy that. I'm going to open up. Let's go with ChatGPT, and let's just paste the prompt into the prompt area. There it is. And now it's going to run through its analysis. Okay, so here are the questions it asks. It's going to ask you which AI model are you going to use, ChatGPT, Claude, Gemini, whichever one, and what's the style of the prompt that you want? Do you want a detailed prompt, or do you want it sort of quite basic? So all I do with that, copy that, and let's just drop that into there. And I'm going to say we're going to use ChatGPT, and let's go for. Actually, I'm just going to ask for a quick optimization, because the detailed one, it'll start to ask you lots of questions to refine it. So I'm just going to go for quick optimization. Okay, drop in a prompt, and let's say I want a series of social media posts on let's say generating traffic, because we happen to be talking about that today in a session we're running today. All right, so very basic prompt, and so that one there is not going to give you a very good result if you just drop it straight into ChatGPT or your language model. But this one here is now it's going to say it's going to give you some instructions with it. And so it said, let's create a series of social media posts about generating traffic for small business owners, write in a conversational, friendly tone. So it's got all of these instructions here. You can now copy and paste that. So copy and paste the prompt, which is just this top area, not the what's changed. The what's changed part tells you what it did and why it did it. So, and here it said, give us 10 posts, not just a bunch of posts, give us 10 posts and 100 to 150 words each. You can now copy that and pop that into a new chat. So we pop that in, and now it's giving you the prompt that you can now run to generate these posts. So that one there is called a Prompt Optimiser, which helps you to create your prompt that you can then use to do the task that you want it to do. So there you go. So we've got some posts being written now. And you can interrogate this here until you got something that works well for you. But it's a good, quick start if you know the output that you want, but you just don't know how to write the prompt for it. So you can write some quite complex things with this. We've done this with a funnels program that we're writing, and we've created full funnel pages using this prompt here to optimize each step along the way. So we'll include this one in the email that goes out tonight. Feel free to copy it, use it, and see how you run with that one there. And the last thing I've got for you is a book. This is a book that I often refer to. It is on my bookshelf. Unfortunately, this one is a hide and seek puzzle to go and find it. So I would like to have a link to be able to share with you where to get it, but I don't, because I couldn't find it online. So this sort of came out sort of obviously before some of the online stuff. It's an older book by a guy by the name of J. Abraham, and he's been very influential for a lot of people in the online space. Although he didn't operate in the online space, he operated in the before digital. But the strategies that talk about this particular book is about profit strategies, how to outwit, outsell, and outperform all of your competitors and make thousands of dollars in the process. This guy's an absolute master in this area here, and very, very good at putting joint ventures together as well too. But the book itself has got a ton of information about things that you can do in your business that are going to help to generate, well, they call it profits, but strategies there that really help you to grow your business. So Jay is really the, I suppose you call it one of the grandfathers in the industry. So a lot of people that are teaching stuff today around business and coaching around business, a lot of their strategies they got from J. Abraham. So very, very good author, really good information, and it's undated. It just doesn't go out of date. He might talk about fax machines there. Just replace fax machine with email or direct messages, and the principles are just the same. So I don't know how to get this to you. I just wanted to talk about this book because it is a really good book. If you can find it online, let me know, and then we can share it out. I did have a good hunt for it out there, and just couldn't find it. But it is published by Abraham Publishing, which was his own publishing company as well. And I dare say, if you made contact with Jay, he'd probably just give you the book. So he was a master of giving away a lot of his information because he knew how valuable it was to get the information to people's hands, because a lot of them would come back and would then go and work with him. So Profit Strategies Revealed, J. Abraham. If you just search for J. Abraham online, he has got lots of other publications out there. And
he's been around for a long time. He used to be in multi-level marketing.
He was influential in teaching people in that industry. So yes, he was. He wasn't a multi-level marketer, but they used to bring him in to teach that as well. So he's been around for long. He's probably in his, I would say he's in his 70s, if not 80s now. So, but yeah, very influential guy. Anything by J. Abraham, grab it. Good to read. And that's a roundup of our cool online tools tonight. So drop into chat. What was your favorite? They're all there. I think that, yes, the links are all there. So just drop into chat. Which was your favorite online tool tonight? As I say, it was fairly Google-centric tonight, just because I every now and again like to reveal sort of some of what Google's got in there that you may or may not be aware of. And of course, all these apps and tools, they'll be up on the Business Owners Smashing It Online Facebook page or Facebook group. If you're not a member of that, feel free to head over to Facebook, go and search for Business Owners Smashing It Online, click the join button. And of course, all the other apps and tools that we've shared will be in there as well too. Fabulous. And of course, if you want any help with any of the tools, I can't guarantee that I know them all inside out. But certainly from a strategic perspective, if you do want help with tools that might be useful or helpful for your industry or business, sing out, reach out. Happy to have a conversation about that. And if there's something we can help with, then certainly happy to do that.